Hey there again, folks. It is Wordly Wise, page 91 we're looking at today, determining meanings. Hopefully you were able to see the number of answers for each question in the instructions portion of Google Classroom for this lesson, so we'll get right to it. Page 91, determining meanings. And let me just get my camera on here. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Here we go. All right. Number one, determining meanings now. There are three answer choices for the first one. The ancient, which of those answer choices makes sense? Well, there's three, as I said. The ancient rocks are made of sandstone built up over millions of years. That is correct. Answer A is correct. The ancient eggs they served for breakfast came from their own hens? I would hope not. You wouldn't want your eggs to be ancient. C, the ancient burial ground had been undisturbed for 3,000 years. Absolutely, that would work. That makes sense. And finally, the ancient city of Petra is in southern Jordan. That also makes sense. So those are your three answer choices for one, A, C, and D. Number two, the surfaces traveled through the water at 20 miles an hour? No, that does not make sense. The surfaces flew to the flower and then back to their nests? Also not making sense. So that must mean that C, the surfaces had been polished and shone like a mirror. That makes sense. And the surfaces of the two lakes were calm with hardly a ripple. Also makes sense. Answer C and D. Number three, two answers for three. A spacious object is one that is very tiny. I don't think so. A spacious set of rooms is ready for the use of our guests? Yes. And C, a spacious closet held all our suitcases. Sure. That would make sense. Since I know there's only two answers for that question, I'm still going to take a look at D, though, just to be sure. A spacious set of numbers gave us lots to choose from. Not correct usage. Number four, the location spun and then fell to the ground. No, I don't think that a location could do that. The location was changed from East Street to West Street. That would work. C, the location of the missing plane is still not known. Yes. That's an eerie situation, but that is used correctly. The location next to the beach makes this a beautiful place. Absolutely. If you were staying in a hotel whose location was next to a beach, it would be beautiful. Number five, a portion. There are two answers for this one. A portion of fish weighs 6 ounces. Yeah, that would make sense. A portion came to the surface to breathe and then disappeared. No. C, made them hope that rescue was soon. No. A portion was set aside for later use. Yes. Number six, the entry. There are three answers for this one. The entry was at the end of a long driveway. That makes sense. B, the entry in the journal had been crossed out and couldn't be read. That makes sense. The entry C stood shaking at the side of the ship. I don't think so. The entry had been blocked off, so he stayed outside. I like answer D better than I like C. So that would be A, C, and D for number 6. Okay. Hopefully you didn't miss these next two on the next page, number 7 and 8. 7 says the intruder, and there are two answers that are correct for 7. The intruder left without disturbing anything. That could happen. Answer A. B, the intruder was silly enough to drop his cell phone for us to find. That would be a silly mistake. And also, that is the correct use. There are only two answers for number 7, so those are our two. Just to be sure, let's look at C and D. The intruder served as a warning to keep out. No. The intruder is not working properly and needs fixing. No, that is not correct. And finally, number 8. Two answers for number 8 as well. The quarry was sewn into the blanket. No, that's not the correct usage of that word. The quarry escaped the cheetah. Well, we know that a quarry can be a prey that is hunted, So if a cheetah was chasing it, it could escape. Number 8C, the quarry floated when we put it in the water? No. And 8D, the quarry produces granite used in road building. That would be correct. So we've got our two different definitions here. One is a pit filled with rock that can be cut out, and the other is a prey. All right? So those are your answers for the determining meanings activity on pages 91 and 92. Tomorrow's activity will be at the bottom of this page, completing sentences. There's 8 questions on this page, and then you see 2 more up here on the next page, 9 and 10. Okay? Good luck, guys. Make sure you're keeping up on all your assignments each day. And if you have any questions, make sure you're chiming in for those Google Meets at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock each day. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.